Hey everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm here after seeing Borderlands. I saw this movie so that you don't have to. This movie stars Cate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis and Kevin Hart and Ariana Greenblatt and Jack Black, who was the best part of this movie, playing the Claptrap. I don't know if you've played the video game series. I've played a bunch of them, and I was kind of excited, even though I knew this movie would probably be terrible. This is basically a cast that feels like this is who responded to the emails, because it makes no sense who's playing these. There's no Brick, there's no Mordecai. So like Dave Bautista or John Cena would have been fantastic in this. As it is, it's just people kind of doing cosplay and not really very convincingly. I think Kevin Hart is absolutely awful in this movie. Jack Black is funny, but it isn't enough to carry the movie. The whole story is completely nonsensical, but what the hell? It's Borderlands, right? This is directed by Eli Roth, who, remember back when Cabin Fever came out and he was going to be the next big thing, and he's done what? Inglourious Basterds is like the one good movie he's done since then. An absolute travesty. I want to say it's funny, but here's the thing: if you don't like the Borderlands series, if you don't like that style of humor, you're not going to like this. It's like it was trying to be PG-13 and they needed to go. I don't think a movie needs to be R, but maybe it needed to go full R and just go hardcore. Bring in the language. It makes no sense. There's a lot of things that they absolutely miss in this movie. At one point toward the end, as they're opening the vault, they kind of pan back and you see our merry band of heroes are surrounded by psychos, and the Crimson Lance, I believe, is the name of the bad guys, whatever. They're all surrounded, and it pans back, and it could be this really cool fight scene. But what happens is there's this brief moment, where you see that they forgot to CGI in the bridges that the people are standing on. So they're kind of just standing in the middle of nothing, like out in the air. It's really stupid. The backgrounds in this kind of look okay. Like it does look like the game. But there was a television show a few years ago with Luke Perry and Malcolm Jamal Warner. Something about it was the end of the world, it was the apocalypse and blah, blah, blah. And it felt like they made it this apocalypse by they would go into a parking lot and just throw some garbage, right? And that's what this movie is. It's just a bunch of garbage thrown out there. It doesn't embrace the chaos. It doesn't even embrace the humor. Like I said, it should have been violent. People should have been, shot, and limbs are flying, and people are being decapitated, and there's blood, and there's all sorts of things. But instead, Kevin Hart has this really cheesy little toy gun, basically, that he's firing. Krieg is hitting people with this giant axe wrench type thing. Nobody's really getting hurt. There's no weight at all. If you were to review a video game and the shooting mechanics of a video game, you could say that the guns don't feel good, right? There's no real weight to the action, and that's exactly what this is going on. And I'm gonna have to cut here because there's police and mall security and all that. So anyways, I'm gonna have to run. So see it, stream it, or skip it. I'm gonna say skip this movie. God damn it, please skip this movie. It is awful. I think maybe for 10 to 12 years old, it's kind of cool intro to sci-fi, maybe. I don't know, but it doesn't embrace what we want about Borderlands. It's not funny enough. The characters aren't good, and I'm gonna have to run because as we can see, there's quite a bit going on here. So I will see you all after the next movie.